YouTube, what is good? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we are going to be going over who I think the best team captains you guys should be using your team captain tokens on. Again, this is probably going to be the last type of video we drop for Madden 25 specifically. Again, pretty much all the cards in the game are what they are at this point, and you know, I do think there are certain ones that are a little bit more useful than others right now. We will be going through all of those different things here in this video today. Now, before we get into it, I do want to mention that my dog Moshi, he actually dropped a list of his own on Twitter. So again, I don't want y'all to think like, oh, I'm copying off of him or whatever, but it did kind of help me think like, what would I make my list to be? And again, we've dropped this type of video throughout the year, so I thought it was a good time to drop mine as well. Of course, if you guys like the video, if it helps you out in any way, shape, or form, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe. Again, we're on the road of 4,000 subscribers, man. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into who I think the top 5 team captains are in Madden 25. At number 1, it's going to be Joe Staley. I know this is like the boring pick, but this card, I mean, again, I know 87 speed and all that doesn't really matter. Again, you kind of can get a little weird with your running schemes if you want, especially, you know, if you have runs where your tackles pull, if your guards pull. Again, seeing that high speed on him is going to be really good, especially if you can pair him with some old linemen that boost speed as well. This card can really be lethal. But of course, I'm not going to sit here and talk about speed on an old lineman because that doesn't really matter. What we're here for is the discounted abilities that they do get. Zero protector, zero AP secure protector. That's what I'm trying to say. He gets post up in all day. That's what you need on all your linemen at this point, and he gets all of that stacked for 0 AP. You can put on 0 AP secure protector, 0 AP post up, and 0 AP all day. That's all you need on your O-line. And he gets that for 0. And he's also very fast. So that's why I think, you know what I'm saying, it's good to go ahead and get your O-lineman down and ready. Again, you don't have to allocate a lot of coins to your O-lineman. Shout out Joe Staley. At number 2, we are going to be going into Jeff Saturday, man. So same sort of story here, same as Joe Staley. The reasoning why, obviously, he is a little bit slower just because he is a center. You're not expecting your center to be pulling a ton, be athletic and everything like that, but really good stats across the board. And again, the same sort of stack that I was talking about. I just think center is a little bit less important at this stage in the game. I think it's better to have better tackles just because the better edge rushers are, the better pass rushers are on the edge. That's essentially what I'm trying to say. But again, secure protector, post up all day. You also could put on omniscient if you want, because you don't need all day on all your players. It just depends on how you have your stack set up. Just as long as you have it to where every other lineman, essentially, whether you put it on your guards or you put tackle, and center, again, it's up to you guys. But if you don't put all day on him, you can put omniscient on him. You know what I'm saying? Omniscient is definitely a good shot to put on as well, and it'll help lock down and bolster that O-line, and you'll be ready to go. Again, you're gonna need to max them out at 98 overall, but I feel like at this point most people have all the team captain tokens. Really great option for you guys to use this on that card. At number 3, we're gonna go into Jason Elam. I would make this be a little bit higher, honestly, but it's a kicker. If we're really being honest, kickers, like, you're gonna need it, but it's not nearly as important. Your O-line is something you're gonna use every single play. Kickers are gonna be very niche, very, you know, only used when you're kicking a field goal, obviously kickoffs, but when you're kicking field goals, obviously this is gonna be pretty much one of your best options. 98 kick power, 92 kick accuracy. Again, doesn't really, again, it's special teams. Who cares about discounted abilities? You can put on clutch kicker, folks. You can put on any of these. It's completely up to you what you guys like to do with your setup on your special teams. But all I can say is 98 kick power. You won't even have to boost your kick power anymore. You can use your slot, which we've talked about in the strategy items video. Definitely go check that out on the channel here. But you won't have to do the +4 kick power. You can use your special team slot for a different slot, essentially like another program or whatever the case may be, whatever fits in there for you guys. 98 kick power. Pretty much all I got to explain on this card, and that is why he is number 3. At number 4, I'm going to go Gerald McCoy here. I think you know, if he's your primary defensive tackle, probably is not going to be very good. But him as a like a secondary defensive tackle, if you run, you know, 4 down linemen and you have 2 defensive tackles in the middle, I think this is a very, very good card to hold it down. Just from the standpoint, he gets 1 AP double or nothing. He can also get inside stuff, secure tackler, and no outsiders to kind of help play that run. So again, if you want to use him more as a run stopper, that is what I think this card is. That is what I think he is best at. But he also gets 0 or 1 AP double or nothing, which will also help him rush the passer, and that is going to be very good. And as well, that's not even talking about his stats. You can easily boost this card to 93 plus speed, again, depending on what you guys want to do. If you have a 40-40 theme team, it'd be 94. If you have, you know, 40 or 50, I should say, you get +3 speed, etc. But this can easily be boosted to 98 excel. Really, really solid. 96 power move. Again, just overall really good. 95 block shed. Just pretty much a very good defensive tackle for you guys to use your team captain tokens on. Again, I think this is more of a secondary defensive tackle. He's more of a run stopper, but he can also rush the passer. And I think that is his best role. And I think that is why he is number 4 on the list. Now, coming at the last card we've got is going to be Manti Te'o. I had to put this card on here just because, again, I do think this is a very good free user. Easily 99 speed, easily 99 excel. He is only 6'1", so that's why I'm kind of holding it against him. And also, we have other good users that pretty much get the same stack that he has, if not more. Again, for not even that expensive. When it comes to O-line, it might be a little hard to find. That's why those cards are up there. I don't want you guys to be wasting money on your kicker as well. Again, that's why we do it. But specifically talking about Manti Te'o, again, really, really great stats. He has really good zone coverage as well at 86. That'll play. I mean, that's good enough. Again, he's going to be able to get lurk artists. You're going to be able to get 1 AP mid zone. That is also a plus on this card. 0 AP secure tackler. That's really the main things that I would put on this card. You could put extra pop, enforcer supreme, depending. Again, it depends on how you have your AP set up. But I do think, you know, it is possible for you guys to put that on there. A ton of different slots for him to be able to put those necessary abilities on him. And you guys will be able to go rock out with Manti Te'o. So that is going to be number 5, and that is who's going to round out our top 5 team captains, rounding out the list. Now, boys, that is going to wrap up today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you guys did, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe. And of course, if you did find it helpful, it would be greatly appreciated to see you guys stick around. Leave that like. Let me know that down in the comment section. And again, we will see you guys in the next video, man. Again, we've been trying to keep this upload streak going. I'm trying to keep grinding for you boys, man. So as long as we can keep grinding, keep up the grind, man, is greatly appreciated, my boys. Again, appreciate y'all for all the support like y'all always give me. And we will see you guys in the next video, man. Catch y'all. Peace.